What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to do a review of Baddies Midwest, episode 10. So if you haven't seen episode 10 of Baddies Midwest on Zeus Network, turn this video off, go watch the episode, come back and watch this video. Please like the video, subscribe to my channel. It's a simple, free, easy, anonymous way to support my channel. It takes less than 5 seconds of your time. It's the best way to help build Black content creation. And it's the best way for other things that you watch and get reviewed to pop up in your timeline and your algorithm and all that and whatnot. So yeah, like and subscribe. I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words and say and so and like 1,000 times. I may stop to regain my thoughts. I may slow my speaking down to regain my thoughts. Anything I say is my opinion. It does not reflect anyone or anything associated with the show. Comment below what you would grade this week's episode and what you thought of it. And if I forget anything or I'm off on something or leave something out, let me know in the comments. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this week's episode. Not a lot happened, so I'm going to give it a C minus. I don't care. That's how I feel. And it's not even because there wasn't a lot of fights that happened in this episode. It just was like a filler episode. It didn't do anything. It didn't go anywhere. Not a lot happened. It was just there. So yeah, Last Chance, Baddies Midwest, episode 10 on Zeus Network. If you haven't seen it, turn this video off so you don't get any spoilers. Okay, so the episode begins with the fight between I was about to say Dolly Parton. What's her name? What the fuck is her name? Bad Dolly versus Pretty P. The first round, which was the end of last week's episode, beginning of this episode, I would say that was a tap. But then they go a second round. And that second round, then I would say Pretty P took that second round. Dolly, after the fight, she has to get all types of splints and braces put on her hands, and she getting sprayed down with some type of adhesive. I don't know what it is, but it's looking like her shit's really fucked up. Her hand's been fucked up since the reunion. I mean, since the auditions. I don't know why she keep fighting for Summer when Summer is not injured. Let Summer fight her own battles. I get that's your girl and all, but... And some people think that she fighting for Summer because... Well, some people think that she only fighting for Summer for so she can stay on the show, whatever the case may be. I don't even think it's really all of that. I feel like she probably... I don't think that it's so much about Summer. I just feel like if she don't do enough on the show, she can get kicked off. Which the previous cast members remind them every episode, y'all not doing enough, y'all get kicked off. So I don't think it's so much about her fighting for Summer. I just feel like it's her more so trying to fight to stay on the show. So yeah, that first round I feel like was a tie. Second round I feel like Pretty P took that. Dolly's getting the splints and braces put on her hands and stuff. Nelly makes this pointless speech. You know, you newbies, you gotta do more to show me what you got. How? Cause first of all, you don't even stay in the house with them enough to know if they showing you anything. And it's like y'all try to fit a lot of nothing into these 40-minute, 50-minute episodes. So how much are they really supposed to give you? What is that? Oh, okay. So then she makes an announcement. We're going to, I forgot what the club is called. You got a club appearance tonight, basically. And might I add, this was supposed to be a baddie barbecue. There was no barbecue had. They literally didn't eat anything. Everybody just had red cups. I did notice when they was getting on the sprinter going to the club, Scotty had like a cup which looked like it was like some chicken noodle soup or something like that. So I'm like, I guess they just eating when they can, because we don't never see them eating anything. So back inside the house, Dolly is going off on Lex for not fighting Pretty P for her. Apparently, they had some type of agreement where Lex was supposed to fight for Dolly because Dolly's hand is fucked up. So Dolly's trying to kick Lex out of their room, and Lex is like, "I'm not going nowhere." She's like, "I'm not about to fight for you when it shouldn't even have been your fight." Like basically, Pretty P was calling out Summer. She wasn't calling out you, so you fought Summer's fight for what and thought I was supposed to jump in or whatever the case may be. So of course Lex is not backing down. She's like, "I'm not leaving out of this room. You're not putting me out of this room. Don't let her touch my stuff. Blase, blase." She's like, "I don't have nothing to prove. I already done fought Pretty P and whooped her," and whatever the case may be. So then they get on a Sprinter and they're on the way to the club, and Ivory brings it up. Like she wasn't just standing there when Lex was explaining herself to Summer. She's like, "Well, what's your beef with Dolly?" And I'm like, "Ivory, you was standing right there staring at Lex down while she was explaining herself to Summer why she didn't fight Pretty P." So Lex, she stands on what she said. She's like, "I feel like I already handled Pretty P, so I didn't need to jump in it." And Pretty P don't really say nothing. It's like she basically saying she whooped you, and you ain't saying you ain't doing nothing about it. Oh, excuse me. So the girls, they arrive to the club. Some girls performing their songs that they got. Ivory gets on the mic and she's like, "My city this my city that." Lex feels a certain type of way about Ivory saying that it's her city or whatever the case may be. I honestly don't even feel like, don't get me wrong, I don't like Ivory, but I feel like in this moment, I do not feel like she was trying to be shady towards Lex. I feel like she was just in the moment saying this my city, So, the next day, the girls are outside of the bus. Before getting on the bus, Natalie starts asking who should go home. Diamond the Body and Tinkerbella say that Emma should go home because she's dealing with some personal things, and it's preventing her from doing her big one on the show. Biggie randomly says Jasmine for some reason. She says that Jasmine don't be turning up enough. And Jasmine's like, "Biggie, you should go home because you don't even stand on business." I thought that was funny. So then Lex decides to confront Ivory about her being in the club last night saying it was her city. And, Ivory's not backing down. She's, I say everywhere is my city, and I said what I said. They have a little back and forth. Anna tries to put her 2 cents in it. It's just like, I feel like when it's between two people, you should just butt out Anna. Especially if you don't want no smoke with neither one of them. It's annoying. So Ivory and Lex have this little back and forth. It doesn't go anywhere, though. But then on the Sprinter, this kind of amps Ivory up. So now she on the Sprinter, calling anybody out. Anybody want to fade, you ain't even got to tell me why. Just tell me to come here and I'm here and let's get it. Basically, calling anybody out on the Sprinter. And then they throw this weird-ass confessional edit of Lex saying, "I feel like you're trying me. So I feel like you're throwing shade." I'm like, why would they throw that in there? Of course she's talking about you. I mean, she's addressing everybody on the Sprinter, but she's all in all talking about you because you the one that just tried to press her before y'all got on the bus. I was just like, what are they... The edits they be throwing in are weird. So, Summer and Jasmine have a back and forth. And then Diamond explains her beef with Akbar spitting and all that stuff. And why she said... Because, when Natalie asked who should go home, Diamond also said Akbar because Akbar be spitting. Honestly, I feel like you could send the celebrity guests home, too, because they barely there. Jaden even said in her confessional, get in there, perform, do your big one, then get out of there. Jaden, we barely see stuff from her. Akbar's barely there. Akbar wasn't around last episode. We didn't see Akbar. Akbar popped back up this episode. Like, the celebrity guests, I mean, I guess you wouldn't get rid of them because they're not typically, they're not, specifically cast members. But they are to some extent. But it's just like, they're never there. So it's just like, Get rid of them and let and give the newbies a chance to show their personality, so you can consider them. I guess consider them for next season. I honestly don't think that girls should be returning every season. That's corny because they never did that with Bad Girls Club. Unless it had to be a special type of situation for a girl to return to another season on Bad Girls Club, but they rarely did that. Where are we? So now on the jet, so what, Scotty and Anna don't have what's it called? Dog sitters? Why are they bringing their dogs on the show? Like, who's cleaning up after these dogs? I don't know. Whatever. That's just my little thought about that. Because I saw both of them had dogs, and I was just like... So they on the jet, and basically the girls are explaining to Natalie that Emma's dad has cancer, so maybe they shouldn't send her home because she could use the money to help her family out, whatever the case may be. And Natalie's like, well, okay, well, maybe we should show her our support. So I'm assuming they're not going to send Emma home. And I don't think Jazz should go home neither. I mean, I don't feel like she's the least... I don't feel like she's more boring than any of the other newbies. So I don't know if they're gonna send anybody home or not. And what is up with the confessional looks? Like Biggie's weird ass confessional look with the green hair and the no shirt. Scotty's confessional look with the fucking big ass gold flowers and the... I don't know what they be doing. I don't know. Who's dressing them in the confessionals? Is it them? So the previous cast members, they arrived to the Chicago house first, and Natalie decides that she wants to, cause Lex's name, cause all the newbies' names are on their doors, on their rooms already. Lex is initially on the same door with Summer, but Natalie takes Lex's name off and puts it in the same room as Ivory. And they talking about it's a prank. They trying to start some stuff. I mean, they trying to be funny or whatever the case may be. So when the newbies do arrive, Natalie's like, everybody go find your rooms. And Ivory immediately, when she gets to her room, she sees Lex's name. She snatches Lex's name off the door, puts it on another door. But Lex already saw that it was on the same door as Ivory's. So Lex comes in the room and she's like, I'm not leaving out of this room. This is my room. So Ivory goes to the balcony of the house and she's like, y'all really trying. So that's when all the previous cast members get scary and we're like, we were just playing, Ivory. We were just playing. And Ivory's like, oh, so y'all really want me to turn up. And then you got Anna talking about that she did it. I'm just like, what's the difference between you and Natalie? Why are you saying that you did it when Natalie clearly did it? And then Jayla come in Ivory face smiling, talking about, I mean, we did change some of the names around. Y'all didn't change some of them. Y'all literally only changed Lex's name. Y'all wanted to stir something up. It's just like, and I was like, I was with Ivory on there. I was like, oh, don't come in my face with that. We were just, like, no, don't do that dumb shit. So I could feel why she was irritated. So, they immediately told Ivory that Lex's name being put on her door was a prank. But nobody told Lex. So Lex still in the room like, I'm not leaving. This is my room. So then her and Ivory end up squaring up to fight. And that's how the episode ends. As far as I see for now, the fight, it looks like a tie to me. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode. That fight looks like a tie. Even as they show the clip for the next episode, it still looks like a tie. But then they go another round in like the common area in front of all the girls. I'm not going to lie. It kind of looked like Ivory took that one, but you have to wait and see what's going to happen with that. And then we see also in the next episode, Anna tries to chime in and Lex is like, you too small for your big ass mouth. So I wonder what's going to happen in that situation. If Lex want to fight Anna. Because then in the next episode, Lex finally finds out that it was a prank. And she's like, oh, so y'all pranking motherfuckers. And Anna wants to speak. And Lex is like, you too little. So I wonder if Lex wants to catch that fade with Anna, will they let it happen? Seeing though they just let Slim get tossed around like a rag doll by Rolly. And speaking of that, we see in the next episode, Slim is sitting down with Rolly apologizing for speaking on her son. If I'm not mistaken, Rolly spoke on Slim's dead father first. So it's like all bets are off after you do that. But Slim is the one that has to come on the show and apologize. I don't like how Natalie made it up to Rolly whether Slim comes back or not, when Slim has been a previous cast member before. And it's just like, what type of more clout does Rolly have than Slim, other than Rolly's been on a couple of more seasons than Slim? Y'all have the same amount of clout. Y'all will probably get through the same doors. So I don't understand what Rolly feels like she's better than Slim. It's just like, I don't know where she sees that. But then we see Slim apologizing. I hate this for Slim, because it's like, why are you lowering yourself for somebody that's on the same level as you? Like, y'all on the same level. Ain't nobody lower than the other. Y'all on the same platform. So Rolly's like, I'll let you come back as my assistant. And I'm just like, what the hell do you need an assistant for, to wash, to lotion them damn slew-footed ass ankles you got? I'm just like, what does Rolly need an assistant for? If Natalie don't got an assistant, what Rolly thinks she needed? What does Rolly need an assistant for? And I'm annoyed because I done seen a clip of Slim being on the show, so I'm assuming she's gonna take that position of Rolly's assistant to be on the show. I wouldn't. If I was Slim, I wouldn't even have lowered myself. I would have been like, okay, well, I got my little appearance fee. It is what it is. I would not geek over to be on the show and then make it up to my ops if whether I come back or not. Like, that's corny. Like, I don't like saying that. I feel bad for Slim. Even though it's been times where I didn't like Slim, but it's just like, looking at it, it's just like, y'all on the same level and you letting her make you seem like you beneath her. Because she done got some surgeries and she done got a little slimmer. Like, no, that don't mean nothing. I don't know. I just feel a way about the whole situation, but when are we gonna see this fight between Diamond and Pretty Pete? We still ain't seen that. Diamond, the neck brace is gone now. So what are we gonna see with that? Oh yeah, and then we see Ivory calling out whoever put Lex's name on the door with her. She want to fight them, and we see Natalie smirking. So I feel like that's an edit where they not gonna let Natalie get touched by Ivory. So that's just a scene that they trying to gas up to make it seem like we're gonna see something next week, but we're not. But those are my little thoughts or what have yous for this week's episode and the episode to come. Like I said, I would grade it a C- because not a lot happened. It was just a lot of pointless dialogue. Yeah. Comment below what you would grade this week's episode, what you thought of it. If I forgot something or was off on something or left something out, which I doubt, but let me know in the comments your difference of opinion. All that stuff is welcome in the comments. Like and subscribe to the channel. It's anonymous, so I won't know it's you. If you sat here for 19 minutes and watched this review, you could take 5 seconds out of your time to like and subscribe. That's all it takes is 5 seconds to help build my channel, help your algorithm so you can see other people who are reviewing the show as well or reviewing shows that are similar. All that good stuff. It helps in a major way by just liking and subscribing. So, like and subscribe. I said, yeah, I graded a C-. Comment below what you would grade and what your thoughts and all that. And thanks for watching this review, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.